So today we review the Ao Nang Bay Resort here in Ao Nang Beach in Krabi. At the moment you see the view from the outside, but as you know, always that left with an F. If I make a review, we'll show you the inside, so you basically know what you get when you come here. The architecture is basically totally stunning. It is on a road which is busy, but not too busy. And today we have a real nice and sunny day. I go together with you inside. Here's a corner where you can book tours, for example. Here you have a nice little waterfall, the reception area, the breakfast area, and most importantly, the pool. I go to a better location that you can see it better, but it's really, really, really nice. It's cleaned every day. The water is a kind of, very refreshing, and the setting is very relaxed, as you can see here on the other places. You can also see a little bit of the garden, a little bit from the inside. And I also give you a hot tip: if you haven't booked breakfast here, or you are not the most keen getting basically the breakfast coffee which is supplied here, there is at the beginning of this video a short hint to something different. For that we have to go here on the street. Have to cross the road.
Hello, hello.
And up here you have a place which is called Kodam Kitchen, which has very, very tasty Thai dishes. And a little bit further is something which is called Shatterbox. And in this Shatterbox you get, in my opinion, the best blueberry cheesecake with loads of blueberries and coffee. Absolute, decent, big coffees. So I leave you with that and continue in the Ao Nang Bay Resort. So we are on the inside of the Ao Nang Bay Resort. It is not too small, but it's also not too big, and it has a very, very nice architecture. There are basically 3 stories where you can go, and a warning on that side: there is no elevator. There is helpful stuff which also helps you to carry on with your luggage if you wish so, but if you have a problem with stairs, you have to let them know up front to get something which is maybe on the ground floor, if that suits you better. The property itself is not the youngest, but it has really, really charm. The rooms, and I show that to you later, are very, very clean, neat, and the architecture of these stupa buildings, the garden, the swimming pool, everything is very well maintained. I walk with you down to the main floor to give you a good impression about how it looks like. All rooms have air conditioning. And you need probably a day to check all the walkways you can go and what you can do here. Down here is the main public area, and on the other side is the restaurant and breakfast room. And here is also the swimming pool. The pool has a nice size. Most of the day, except early morning, you have sun, weather permitting. You have a little waterfall, and behind the waterfall is a little bar which opens at 11 in the morning. The pool is open from 8 to 9. It's about 1.40 meters, so deep enough to have a good swim. And from the round form, it also invites you to take a swim any time of the day you desire. This gives you a good round view of the hotel. Yesterday we had a little bit of rain, so the lounges are still a bit wet. We go further ahead so that you see the other side of the resort. You see everything is green, very well kept. You have rest areas. It has CCTV. The rooms are huge, and you have also a big balcony. Or maybe also another one of the rooms. We will see that. It is basically, that's the layout of a standard room. You have the bathroom with a bathtub and all the necessities around. The room is quite spacey. You have a safe, a refrigerator. You have a bed. I don't know if my bed is special that it has this third bed, but that should be fine. You have a TV, mirror, and you have also basically the outside. And the outside, you can see you have a huge balcony, and the balcony basically overlooks the other buildings. For me, it looks a little bit like a temple because of the architecture. I find it very, very beautiful. I'm sure there are bigger rooms, smaller rooms probably, but this is what I booked, and that was basically a standard room, and I'm totally happy with it. It is spacey, it is clean, it is not smelly in any way. The warm water runs, the cold water runs, everything is functioning as it should. It is not, as mentioned before, brand new, but that's not what I expected when I booked here. So I hope you got a good idea about the room. Now more about the hotel itself. So Up there we take a little look at the breakfast. Now I think I even can climb in from the behind side, and I will do that and check how many people are there already, because I don't want to film basically people having breakfast, which is, I think, not so polite. So here are the tables. There is the next station. The breakfast is simple but sufficient. So you get your dishes, you have some juices. There are instant juices. Then you have some very colorful marmalades, from which I actually couldn't find what tastes there really. You have some bread. There are fried eggs, ham, sausages, noodles, vegetables, and rice. On the other side you have coffee. It is freshly brewed coffee. Not to everybody taste. You have some yogurt, you have some fruits, and basically salad. So here we are in the lobby of the Ao Nang Bay Resort. You have the road outside there. That is basically also the entrance, but I will give you also a view from the entrance a bit later. Then from here you have directly a nice view again over the swimming pool. And the garden with shower and everything. And you see again the style, which is so nice for the area and which so easily blends in the jungly feeling of the resort. You have Wi-Fi all over the place, and the Wi-Fi is good and quick, at least at the time we are here. You can get towels for the pool either in your room or at the reception. And overall, in my opinion, it's really worth the money you normally pay for. You know now what you get. As I said before, it's not the newest one, but I love this, I wouldn't call it a morbid charm, I would call it just charming, because in these days when the resort was built, you had the huge balconies, you had the huge rooms, there are bathtubs in the rooms, but it's not like a new build from 5 years ago, one of these modern blocks. It's really something with a soul. And you can feel the soul here basically everywhere. Just take a look around, how it looks like and how it feels. You have views to the surrounding area, to the mountains and the hills around. It's no sea view, but that's also not the price you normally pay here. So if you love like a comfortable stay with decent facilities and a breakfast where the coffee is a little bit on the it's fresh brewed but side, and you can live with that, or you want to eat breakfast like outside the resort, then welcome. There are enough coffee shops and so on here. You see the beautiful landscape outside. And it is also not far from the beach. It's depending on to which beach you go, about 8 to 10 minute walk, which is absolutely fine. Apart from that, I give it a 7 of 8, a 7 of 10, sorry, from our scale. I have to say these stays here are not in any way sponsored. So they are paid from our pocket. So if you like us and subscribe us, it will help. And it is not biased in this way. And we can give you an honest opinion how it looks like. Thank you very much and wait for the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. And have a good day.
Thank you for watching for my videos, and if you like it or you have any opinion or any question, please don't forget to leave the comment or press like to give me a support, or even subscribe for me as well. And in case that you're interested, please look for my other videos. Thank you very much and see you for the next time. Bye bye.